What is up YouTube and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mandarin Metal and today we are on another game of Dota. We're still playing ranked and as you can see I'm playing carry again, your pause 1, and I'm playing Slark. With the new patch there's a couple new items, couple buffs, couple nerfs. So we need to kind of re-establish where we are in this patch and what we want to play. Now, I'm trying out Slark. He seems quite strong in this patch. Also, there are some nice item changes that could also benefit him. And now looking at the laning stage, I had a horrible laning stage. The harass was horrendous from them. And there's only so much my support can do. I should have bought, honestly, I should have bought my magic stick a lot earlier, changing that into a magic wand. Knowing how much harass they were putting on me, it would have helped me a hell of a lot more. And what I've also done is I've gone for an Orb of Corrosion. Now the reason why I've gone Orb of Corrosion is because it gives you plus 3 armor, and with the rework it gives you plus 25 attack speed for only 900 gold. Which means there's a couple of heroes we can maybe abuse this on. But for now we're playing with Slark. I go a Wraith Band because that's also nice stats for myself, and I do end up dying twice in the lane, which was not ideal. We were doing alright even though we had 2 deaths. The lane equilibrium was a bit messed up, but it was just a difficult lane. It was difficult to try and get anything right, and you can see here they're chasing me down in my tower. We end up getting the axe kill because he takes all the hits from the tower, which is stupid. And then the leech does push me. I thought I had just gotten out of range of him, but he had ended up killing me. So that's my 3rd death in the laning stage. Not very happy with it, but we do end up going through to the jungle. I get my diffusal blade. We get a kill over here. I use my ulti. We are now focusing on the CM, and I get a double kill. Now with Slark, you kind of just want to jump in and out of fights. You don't want to fight all the time just because you are able to regen when you are out of vision with your ultimate. And now that I am full HP, I go back into the fight. We get a killing spree and we are just trying to avoid the axe, but we turn around. Hopefully we can catch him, but he has blink and he ends up blinking away. Now the next item I do go for is an Echo Saber, and then we'll later on build into the Aghanim Scepter. This just gives me 2 leaps. It helps me engage and disengage. And with Slark, you also want to use your Dark Pact quite a lot in the fights because it does purge some of the debuffs that are put on you, and it also helps deal more damage onto the enemy heroes. You do get essence shift stacks. What this means is you convert some of the attributes that you steal from enemy heroes into agility, and with essence shift you get permanent essence shift stacks, and then you get, the more you attack them, the more it builds up. You'll see this counter just above the bar of Slark. And like I said, with Slark, you're kind of in and out of fights a lot. You're using your ultimate. Shadow Dance is a great ability because you go into the shadows and it's very difficult to actually kill you in this Shadow Dance. You are still able to take damage, so you have to be careful with Shadow Dance. And then, yeah, with Echo Saber done, I am going, like I said, Aghanim Scepter. Aghanims is going to give me 2 leaps on my Pounce, and like I said, this is just going to get me in and out of team fights. Then next item that I would like to go is going to be Silver's Edge. So the thing is with Silver's Edge, they have reworked it a little, and not reworked it, but they've kind of changed the whole recipe for it, and that's something you need to be aware of. Silver's Edge is also just going to help me constantly keep my regen up, and I can also then try and jump the back lines because the backline was quite a big issue for us. We had to deal with Crystal Maiden and with Leech. Leech's ulti did a lot of damage, so that was a very important kill that we had to get because that was most of their team fight. Their cores weren't too bad to deal with. I didn't find them quite a nuisance, but their supports were highly irritating. Now, something that I have to let you guys know about is that, you know, you can see with our team we have pretty much 5 cores if you want to include Silencer, but Silencer is playing a support role, and Silencer did an amazing job with the way he supported. But the Viper picked a support Viper and didn't play support Viper. Viper farmed like he was a carry, and this kind of put a lot of pressure on our support, the only one we had in the game. It made the game a little difficult because the cores were struggling to farm or try and get their item timings. And you know, this is one thing you have to deal with when you are in such a low bracket. But we are trying to work on it, and it's hopefully as we improve we can increase our rank. I'm not very confident, but we will practice more. That's what we're here to do. We're here to practice, and we're here to try and achieve a more favorable rank than what we do have at the moment. And I do have Aegis, but I get jumped by the axe, and he ends up reclaiming the Aegis of immortality from us. And now we need to fight with everyone, but also making sure we don't die in the process, and trying to help our team as much as possible. Here you can see I am trying to go onto the CM. Probably shouldn't have done this. I should have probably turned around and gone for their cores a little more with the CM running away. Now the troll casts his ulti, and I turn onto their carry, the alchemist. I do pop my ultimate here. We secure the kill on the alchemist, being the highest net worth player in the game. And I kind of disengaged because it was just very difficult. And now with a couple of bad fights, they ended up retaking the lead from us. Then over here I've got quick fingers. I go invis, and we are going to secure the 2 kills onto these 2 heroes, being the axe and the crystal maiden. You can see I've also got a new ability. This is Depth Shroud. This is a cloud that you can cast on the ground, and allies within that cloud are affected by Shadow Dance, which is your ultimate. And now you can see we are threatening their tier 3s. We end up securing the kill on 3 of their heroes. The troll had a Shadow Blade, so he was constantly jumping our silencer, trying to disable us and making sure that we don't get the silence off. But he ends up dying because most of us are alive. Zeus is currently in the base, just trying to keep the creeps from destroying any more towers. And the next item that I do want to go for is BKB. I think BKB is just going to help me a little bit more with the team fights, making sure that I can jump in and out of the fight. I can also disengage. I feel it just gives me more playability in these team fights. I can stand a lot longer, and yeah, they end up using a lot of their fortifications over here. The Mars and I are still trying to push these towers, but they're harassing us constantly. The axe with his blade mail, and you can see I'm disengaging here, but then I do turn around and I jump in yet again. I do have Depth Shroud and my Shadow Dance. We end up securing the kill onto the axe. He does buy back. We secure the kill on the Crystal Maiden, and then axe jumps me and I get dunked on. At the moment the situation is looking a little dire. Sorry for the pun. We are the dire side of the map, and we secure the kill on the alchemist, which is a very big kill for us. The troll unfortunately is currently still pushing our tier 3 towers and our barracks, and it's just a little difficult to fight with him, but we do handle the fights quite well. I think I did buy back over here, so this was a pivotal moment in the game because they could have ended, but with the buybacks we ended up securing a team wipe on them, and we were able to actually progress a little further onto their side of the map. And now you can see here the Mars actually did very well, I must say, as well, because his abilities and the way he was casting his arena, and that he did really well to help us out. The net worth lead has come down drastically with that. We end up pushing their tier 2 tower on the top side of their map. And the next item I am aiming to go for is going to be Scotty. This is just going to help with to nullify their regen, because I felt like it was just ridiculous how much they could get off within the team fight. And now you can see how BKB has helped me over here. Maybe I popped it a little too early, could have popped it here, and we secure the kill on the troll and on the alchemist, but I end up going down and I'm out for 2 minutes. But it doesn't matter, because the alchemist does buy back and we get a team wipe, and the crystal maiden is just bought back. This meant that our net worth lead grew, and now you can see this is the most important fight of the game. I jumped the back line. I jumped this leech because he was absolutely destroying us in the fight, and so we decided, okay, let me jump the leech. We get the kill on the troll, which had the Aegis. We get the kill on the axe, we get the kill on the alchemist, and then we secure another kill on the troll. Now this is a pivotal moment for the game, because this meant that they most likely don't have buybacks and we need to push down their mid lane. And that's exactly what we did. The troll did buy back, but he was nowhere to be seen. I actually was quite wary of him. He ended up going for the Viper, and I just said, screw that, I am going to hit their tier. I'm going to hit their ancient because we need to end here. And we ended up securing the victory for ourselves. Now guys, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We are trying to get to 50 subs before the end of the year, and honestly, if we're able to do that, it will be amazing. But yeah, that is it. And yeah, leave a comment, tell me what you guys thought of the game. I love the advice, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers. Peace guys.